everyone, I'm Ananya and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the top 5 mistakes that Indian students make while studying abroad. So let's get started. The biggest misconception that Indian students have when going to study abroad is thinking that they're going to figure this out later. That later never happens. What happens is that you have such bigger problems and so many more consequences to your actions. You're going to be really overwhelmed on campus. It is going to get to you because there are so many things happening. You'll have orientation, new classes, new friends, adulting in terms of figuring out your roommate, your life situation, your laundry, your meals. There are so many things that are going to happen to you, which is why you end up making these mistakes. The other thing is you're not going to have anyone to figure it out with you. Your parents are not there, your friends are not there, you don't have the support system that other local students have there. So definitely watch this video and understand the top 5 mistakes that Indian students make so you do not repeat this when you go abroad. Mistake number 5, skipping classes. Universities in India are a lot more relaxed. You can skip a few classes and not much is going to happen to your final grade. But that is not true when you go to study abroad. There are a lot of things that add to your final grade, not just your midterm and final exams. Definitely do not make this mistake and do not skip your classes. Why am I saying this? Number 1 is class attendance. Just to attend class, you're going to get separate points. Number 2 is class participation. When you participate in class, ask a few questions, participate in class discussions, there are separate marks allocated just for that. So definitely do not make this mistake and attend classes. The third thing is that your professors will give you extra credit, maybe some assignments, a pub quiz, and maybe give you very important instructions to certain things in class. This information will not be available to you anywhere else. So it's very, very important for you to attend your classes. Not to mention that you're spending hundreds of dollars just to attend university abroad. So don't miss this and don't think that you will make up for it later. That never happens. Mistake number 4, not meeting your professors. Please meet your professors on campus. This is a very important thing and a lot of students miss out on this. This is a big mistake that students make. The easiest thing for you to do is to meet your professor after class. Just go up to them, introduce yourself, say where you're from, what you're doing, and why you like their class and why you've taken their class. That's it. 5 minutes. They'll put a name to a face and they know who you are. The second thing is office hours. Every professor has office hours, and trust me, I've seen so many professors so many times literally sitting there reading newspapers because students didn't book time with them. Please book time with your professors, email them, say that you want to meet them, go and meet them, ask a few questions. Don't go unprepared and waste people's time, but definitely go and ask them a few questions, how you can study better, what the course is about. They are there to help you and they'll be really, really helpful for you to perform better in your class and in your exams. So definitely go and meet your professors. Mistake number 3, not budgeting properly. Now, I know a lot of you might be on scholarships, a lot of you have financial aid, a lot of you, your parents are funding your entire time abroad. No matter which bucket you fall into, budgeting your expenses is very, very important in your first year. Please take this time and don't make this mistake. What ends up happening is you will spend that $5 on that coffee, $3 on that meal, and all of these little expenses over the week, over the month add up to the end of the semester. And what ends up happening is at the end of the semester, when you might actually need the money for maybe medical expenses, for traveling somewhere, for a trip that you might need, or for actually buying something that you might actually require, you will not have the money. You may not have the finances. So please spend 15 minutes, just 15 minutes every week or every 2 weeks understanding where you're spending your money, how much money is in your bank, what is happening. The other thing that's really important for people who are on financial aid is that there will be certain deadlines and you need to follow for your financial aid. Do not miss those deadlines because there are huge consequences to these actions. They do not take lightly to fees being paid late, deadlines being missed. It's not like India where you can go and figure it out later. So please be aware. They expect you to behave like an adult. So please understand this before going abroad and do not make this mistake. Mistake number 2, ignoring your health. Now, I know a lot of people skip over this, oh yeah, mental health again. No, this is very, very important. And I'm not only talking about mental health, I'm also talking about physical health. Your health and fitness is extremely important for you to understand and maintain. So please be aware of this before going on campus. You are going to be stressed, you are going to be overwhelmed. It is but inevitable that this is going to happen to every one of you. But if you're aware of the situation and if you know what is going to happen, you will be better prepared to tackle it. So please don't make the mistake of saying, I'll exercise later, I'll figure this out later, it doesn't matter if I'm stressed, it doesn't matter if I'm anxious. No, please understand where you're coming from, what is happening with you, how you can deal with the situation. There are a lot of resources available on campus for you, but that being said, you need to be aware that that is what is happening to you. Don't make the mistake of saying, I'll figure this out later. It really affects your final grade, your exams. You're going to be really upset, stressed, overwhelmed, and anxious. Every one of you are going to go through this. So please don't make the mistake of saying, I will deal with this later. Understand yourself, take time for yourself, give yourself that half an hour, 1 hour time every day where you journal, where you write down stuff, where you watch your favorite show, where you just take some time to relax and calm down. And it's very important for you to exercise as well. Why am I saying this again? Because I went through this. I went through a time where I just completely gave up on my health. I didn't even bother exercising my whole freshman year, and then I gained a lot of weight and I had a lot of serious medical conditions that I didn't even know I could have, because I was just 18. I was like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me, but things happen. So please do not let this slip or let this slide and make the mistake of saying that you'll exercise later or you'll take care of your health and well-being later on. Do the small things every day and every week just to keep your sanity intact. Mistake number 1 is hanging out with just Indian people. Now, I'm not saying Indian people are bad. Of course, all of my best friends from campus will be Indian people. The people closest to you will be Indian people. But please do not make the mistake of just getting to know only Indian people. If you wanted to do that, you could have just studied here in India. You gone all the way abroad, all the way there to study, so that you can meet new people. And I'm not saying it's easy. It is difficult. It is difficult to make new friends. But try. If you get one thing out of this video, it is that do not make the mistake of just hanging out with Indian people and doing Indian things. Yes, there are those friends who can speak your language with you, who will eat the Indian food, watch Bollywood movies. You have those close friends who are going to be there who can get you very easily. But the whole point of studying abroad is to make friends with other people. The easiest thing is to make friends with other international students, because they'll be just as willing as you to make friends. So start there. The other thing is, of course, getting to know people from the local countries, whether you're in America, Canada, UK. Make 1 or 2 friends who are from those countries. They will really add to your experience. You'll know a lot of things, you'll figure out the culture. That's what you're going to do there. Understand a different culture, understand a different perspective. So definitely do not make the mistake of just sitting with Desi people your 3 or 4 years. Go outside, meet a few people, understand them, and try to make friends with them, because trust me, it's a big thing and you will be friends for life. So those were the top 5 mistakes that Indian students make while studying abroad. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to give you a lot more tools, strategies, and tips to study abroad in my upcoming videos. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below if this video was helpful for you and if there are other topics that you would like me to cover. That's it for today. See you next time.